This is the top 3 Bitcoin killers. Let's get into it. What's up guys, my name is Aaron and welcome to Yes Crypto. I hope all of you are doing well out there. So today we're going to be looking at 3 Bitcoin killers. When I say killers, you know, I don't really want to see Bitcoin dead or anything like that, but what I mean is can the technology be overtaken, right? So these 3 coins I'm going to show you today, they have a criteria of having to be proof of work, okay? And are they doing proof of work better than Bitcoin? And that is what we are looking at. So be prepared to see some absolutely insane numbers if these were to do well, but also I'm going to bring it way back down to earth and give you some realistic ones as well. So if you're ready for this, then let's get into it. So first of all, we are looking at the target, right? So Bitcoin's got a target on its back, and yes, the market cap is 587 billion at its current moment. So that is target 1. Target 2 is the all-time high of the last cycle. And what was that? And that was 1,268 billion. Okay, so those are our 2 targets. So let's get into the 3 coins now. So the first one on the list is Casper. Maybe you've heard of it or maybe you haven't, but it is a really interesting proof of work coin, and they also are claiming to be better technology than Bitcoin. Okay, currently has a market cap of 472 million, so obviously going up in the ranks, currently ranked 88, and yeah, price right now looking like a bit of an uptrend. But yeah, let's actually have a little look at the project so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is Casper beyond the block. So Casper is the fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. And guess what? It is built on a robust proof of work engine with rapid single second block intervals. So yes, it meets our criteria of trying to be a Bitcoin killer and proof of work, okay? And then what is the technology behind it? Using something called block DAG, and you can see how that works here. So the transactions separate into different nodes, and this is a visual way of seeing it. And yeah, this is how they managed to solve that problem. So yeah, very interesting indeed. So I'm not going to go into full details on Casper, but you should definitely check it out. It's definitely worth looking into. But what if Casper was to achieve its mission and being a Bitcoin killer? What prices would we get? Let's check it out. So as mentioned before, Casper has a market cap of 472 million, and we need to get it to the current market cap of 587 billion. So obviously these numbers are going to be big, but let's do the calculation anyway. So what we're going to be doing here, so we're going to be calculating in billions, okay? So this would be 0.47, okay? We want to times that by 1,250, and that gives us 5,870, and that is, there you go, 5,870. So pretty spot on. So that would mean that Casper could 1,250x from where it is. So obviously very bullish, right? But what if we want to go full on bull mode, right? And we get the market cap of Bitcoin when it got to the all-time high, right? So obviously insane numbers, but let's do it anyway for fun, okay? So what we need to do is a similar calculation. So we are going to do 0.47 times by 2,700, and that gives us 1,269,000,000. And what did we get there? 1,268,000,000. So, you know, it's pretty spot on. So that means you could 2,700 extra money if you was to get to the market cap of Bitcoin and destroyed Bitcoin, right? So absolutely crazy numbers. And do I think that's going to happen? Probably not, to be honest with you. But let's get realistic, right? What could actually probably happen? So let's check that out as well. So there's been many other Bitcoin killers in the past what have tried and obviously failed, and one what I think has basically done that is Bitcoin Cash, right? So I would say this spot right here is ripe for taking, and yeah, it has a market cap of 5,300,000,000, and all-time high market cap was 28.4 billion, right? So obviously a lot of money in this coin, and I think this spot could be taken. So let's see if this can be realistically done. So what we're going to do is, yeah, market cap of Casper and calculate that against Bitcoin Cash, okay? So we're going to do 0.47 times by 12, and that gives us, yeah, 5,600,000,000. And that is near enough what we got here, okay? So you could say that Casper could maybe 11 to 12x. So let's just say 12x. But what if we wanted to do it in a bull run scenario? So here we go. So the bull run scenario was 28 billion. So what we need to do again is try and calculate that. So we'll do 0.47, which is Casper's market cap, times by 60. And there you go, 28 billion, okay? And that means we could 60x. So there you go, you could make crazy gains with Casper. But obviously Casper has a market cap of around 400 something million, right? And which is kind of like a mid-cap gem. But what if you want to get even riskier? And we've got Bitcoin killers way lower down. So that's where we're going to go next. Let's check it out. So the next one on the list is Ergo, currently ranked 277 and market cap of 86 million. And you can see that, yes, we are at quite a low price right now. So potentially a good buy. But what is Ergo? Let me show you a little bit about that. So here we go, Ergo, powering the future of finance. Ergo is a next generation smart contract platform that ensures the economic freedom of ordinary people through secure, accessible and decentralized financial tools. Very cool, right? So it has a fair start, right? So 95.57% of public allocation. So yes, very good. So it would not fall into the hands of regulators, for example. And yes, it falls into our category of proof of work. So it says the future of proof of work. So Autolycos is the underlying memory hard ASIC resistant proof of work algorithm orientated towards GPUs. So it definitely needs to be in this list. So you can check this out on your own time if you want, but let's do the calculations. So Ergo is obviously a Bitcoin killer, or trying to be if you think about it. And yes, we need to do the calculations to see if that would happen. So yes, we're going full on bull mode again. So Ergo's market cap at 86 million and Bitcoin's being at 587 billion. So that's our target. So how do we do that? So what we're going to do is we're going to do 0.08 because we are calculating it in billions. And we're going to times that by 7,300. And that gives us 584 billion, which is, Bitcoin's market cap right now. So that's 7,300x. So if you thought that was bullish, we're going to go Super Saiyan bull mode right now, okay? And we're going to go to the top of the market cap of Bitcoin. So where would that get us? And yes, you can probably imagine it's going to be nuts, but let's do the calculation anyway. So it's going to be 0.08 times by 15,500. And that gives us 1,240 billion. And here you go, exactly the same of what the top was. So yes, you heard it, 15,500x. So obviously these are absolutely insane numbers, and like I said to you before, I really don't think this is going to happen. But if they want to be Bitcoin killers, that is literally the mountain they need to climb. And if you want to be part of that mountain, then yeah, that could be the type of gains you make. But let's be realistic again. We're going to use Bitcoin Cash as a realistic estimate, so let's do it. So here we go. Bitcoin Cash currently has 5.3 billion in its market cap, and we want to get it to that. So we're going to do 0.0.8 times by 67, and that gives us 5.3 billion, which is exactly that. So there you go, 67x. But we want to see the really bullish scenario. So for example, the 28 billion that it had in the bull market. So what would we need to do for that? So yes, we would do a calculation. So 0.08 times by 350, and that gives us 28 right there. So 28 billion. So that means 350x. So there you go, Bitcoin killer number 2, Ergo, and we're here to see some nuts numbers, but also some realistic ones as well. But we are going to go even further down in risk. We're going to get Bitcoin killer number 3, and we're going further down on the list. Let's get it. So Bitcoin killer number 3 is Epic Cash, and it is ranked 915, got a market cap of only 10 million. And yeah, it has seen some good price action in the past, but obviously right now on a downtrend, and we can see that this would be a good entry. But what is Epic Cash? So Epic Cash, decentralized privacy enhanced cryptocurrency developed by a growing volunteer community. So it's literally volunteer community run, and it's scarce, fungible, censorship resistant, centralized resistant. So yeah, doing some really cool things. So you've got, look, no pre-mine, no ICO, no corporation, no executives, no venture capital, no government affiliations, no physical presence. So yes, it is coming for Bitcoin, right? And many people in the comment sections when I've done my review are basically comparing this to Bitcoin like way back in the day and what Bitcoin should have been, right? So I think this one is definitely needs to be inside of the list. And yeah, let's check it out and benchmark it. Okay, so you guessed it, we're going full on bull mode again, okay? And what we're going to do right now is get the market cap of Epic Cash and get it to Bitcoin's market cap right now, okay? And that is 587 billion. So how do we do that? We are going to do 0.01 times by 58,700 equals 587 billion. So yes, you heard it, 58,700x. So we haven't even gone full on bull mode with that yet. We're gonna go Super Saiyan full on bull mode. Are you ready? Okay, so we're gonna go to the market cap of Bitcoin in the bull run. So let's do it. We are gonna do 0.01 times by 126,000. Okay, and that gives us 1,260 billion, and that is the market cap of Bitcoin. So yes, you heard it right, 126,000x. Crazy. So do I even need to say anything about that? I mean, that's absolutely insane, right? And if they could actually do it, then Jesus, like, save us now. We will literally be living on a moon somewhere with those type of gains, right? But let's get ourselves a bit more humble now, okay? And let's get some real good gains as well. But yeah, Bitcoin Cash, we're coming for you. Let's do it. Okay, so Epic Cash, we are going to be gunning for you. Bitcoin Cash, funny name, right? Okay, so we're gunning for you now, Bitcoin Cash. So let's do it. So we're going to do 0.01 times by 533, and that gives us 5,300,000,000. And there you go, same market cap. So that means yes, 533x. But yes, we are going to go full on bull mode and we're going to get the 28 billion market cap that we saw. So let's do that. So we are going to 0.01 and we're going to times that by 2,800, and that gives us, yes, 28 billion, right? So that's right, you got it right, 2,800x. So there you go, guys. Absolute insane gains to be had by the Bitcoin killers, right? Do I think they're going to do this? I mean, I don't think they're actually going to kill Bitcoin. I think they might be able to get some market cap from it, but killing Bitcoin, I highly doubt it. And I personally think that the real danger isn't even inside of crypto when it comes to a Bitcoin killer. It's actually outside of crypto. So let me quickly show you something which is actually a danger to Bitcoin. So this is WorldCoin. The global economy belongs to everyone. So what is WorldCoin? WorldCoin is building the world's largest identity and financial network as a public utility, giving ownership to everyone. So just to give you a little bit of an overview on this, this is literally loads of governments coming together to make their own cryptocurrency, right? And I don't, whether it is decentralized and owned by the people is yet to be seen, but I highly doubt that governments are going to do that. And what they're going to do is they're going to centralize it and they're going to own it. And then basically this is coming for Bitcoin. This is going to try and replace Bitcoin. And some people have actually signed up to this. So nearly towards 2 million signups. I don't know why you would sign up to this. But yeah, but all these governments are obviously trying to get their own world currency. And also you have the BRICS currency coming out. And all of these are potentially the things which will affect Bitcoin, saying how it works. So you got World ID, World Coin, and the World App. So yeah, it's literally trying to do a whole digital identity throughout the world. Personally, I wouldn't invest into something like this. I don't believe in anything like this. I think sovereignty comes from decentralization, and this is probably highly unlikely it's going to be decentralized. So there you have it, guys, some absolutely amazing gains that you saw there, and obviously bring you down a little bit with some realism from the centralized WorldCoin, right? What do you guys think about the WorldCoin? Let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what you think about these gains, because they're insane, right? We could do absolutely nuts if these things actually took off and these scenarios actually happened, right? I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, then please give my video a lovely little like. I'd really appreciate it. If you like this type of content, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel, because I do loads of different altcoin reviews. You're going to find gems early, and this is the place to be for altcoin gems. So press that subscribe button. If you want to see my full reviews for Epic Cash as well as Casper, then check them out right there. But if I don't see you, I'll see you at the top. Bam.